From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
The call of the wild. Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Have a seat, make yourselves at home. I say because I really don't care much about Beyonce getting her face bitten. I almost don't even believe that it actually happened. You know, she and Jay-Z, they're good for like cooking up stuff just to stay in the news in an innocent type of way as opposed to, you know, more scandalous. So apparently, earlier this year, Tiffany Haddish, the comedian, talked about hanging out with Beyonce at a party. You've heard this story already? Well, I don't want to do it, but there are a lot of people who haven't heard it, so. And how Beyonce stepped in when she saw an actress flirting inappropriately with her husband, Jay-Z. So Tiffany now saying that the same actress bit Beyonce in the face. Tiffany, you're too new to be doing so much talking. Just ride the wave of success. Just ride it, girl. Supposedly, this is Beyonce hiding the face bite behind Tiffany. I don't believe a face bite. I don't believe any of it. But people are starting to speculate that the actress who was flirting with Jay-Z, remember, this is a flirty, and a face biter. And apparently an actress who's on drugs, because Beyonce told Tiffany, don't fight her, she's on drugs, she's not normally like that. Well, people are speculating Taraji P. Henson. First of all, Taraji doesn't want Jay-Z. Second of all, Taraji's not biting faces. And third of all, Taraji might not be living in excess in the financial bracket of a Jay-Z and Beyonce world, but it seems to me Taraji's doing A-okay by herself. I can't believe people even put her name involved with this. So then Tiffany says that it wasn't Taraji. Well, what does Tiffany know? Why are you still talking, Tiffany? In the meantime, the Beyhive has been swarming, thinking that it was Sarah Foster. Well, Sarah Foster was at the party. She denied this. She said, imagine me even being able to get that close to Beyonce. And then they went after Sanaa Lathan, who denied it. In the meantime, her, the posts on her, the Beyhives have gotten, This is Tiffany Haddish for talking too much. They haven't done anything from what I understand with Sanaa Lathan. She's been to our show before. She looked fine to me. I mean, you're accusing people of 3 different things. You're accusing them of wanting Jay-Z, doing drugs, and face biting. Who bites faces? Who even licks faces? Ew. Tiffany, please go someplace with this story. And Beyonce, nobody's believing that your face was bitten. And please, everybody, can we stop talking about this? Beyhive, sit down. Did you watch American Idol last night? Clap if you watched. Clap if you watched. Oh, all right. Well, that's what the ratings reflect as well, because you know, The Voice is on at the same time as American Idol, and they are clearly getting like double the ratings, you know, because, well, exactly what they say. It's not about the contestants, it's about the judges. It used to be, when these shows were invented, it was about the contestants, but now people just want to see a bunch of feistiness. And hey, is he still part of Me Too, this Ryan Seacrest? You know people have accused him of stuff. And I'm thinking, if he's on ABC, isn't that the home of Minnie Mouse? And he sits next to Kelly at ABC. Isn't that home of Minnie Mouse? Yes. How's he still able to keep his job? People have, well, because he hasn't been accused. Well, he's been accused, but he's hasn't been, he's been cleared.
By the company.
Oh, by the company, okay. All right. He's been cleared. He's not a Me Too'er. All right, so American Idol last night, I saw not much. Until I saw this girl group get up there, and I said, wow, they did pretty well. Lionel is the one to be taken seriously as a judge. This won't affect his career, like I told you. He'll take his few $1 million, you know, and go on about his life. He'll still be able to do All Night Long and perform at casinos. He's a legend. He's good for the show. And the cowboy Luke is actually, he's humorous in his own humorous way. He's not exactly a Simon Cowell or something like that, but he's doing the best he can to make up for Katy Perry making $25 million and not doing much. Like, I didn't even know who Luke Bryan was before American Idol, and now we know who he is, right? He's got really nice teeth and really good blue eyes. Keeps himself pulled together, right? Is he married?
No.
He's not married?
Not married.
Wow. Anyway, so Katy played a joke some people thought was really cruel last night to the contestants. It was not a $25 million joke, honey. Just look what happened.
We have room for 3 more people. I need one person to volunteer to not go on to the next round.
I'll do it.
Oh, sweetie, don't cry. You're all going through.
Oh, my goodness.
They don't tune in to see what she's wearing. I'm tired of tuning in for the same hair. Like, she looks cute. She's a very beautiful girl, by the way, and really, she's super talented. It's just that this is not her thing to be judging on American Idol for $25 million. She's not delivering $25 million worth of delivery. She's worn the same hair. Like, switch it up a little bit. You remember how we used to watch American Idol to see what Jennifer Lopez was wearing? You know, wear some cool clothes and stop with the dumb jokes. Nobody cares. Well, if you care, American Idol airs Sundays and they choke us again on Monday nights on ABC. So, Cardi B is furious that someone leaked that she's 7 months pregnant, and she insisted that someone is somebody in her team. I still don't think she's pregnant. I think that this is she pregnant? Yes. Excuse me, you know for a fact? Well, excuse me. Excuse me? Move over, move over, move over, move over. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing? Nikki, are you friends with Cardi B?
No.
Where did
I'm
you
not
see
friends
her?
with her. I saw her with the full bump.
Where? On TMZ like the rest of us?
No, in person.
Where?
Somewhere. It was a photo shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you see her, did she have on a lot of tooling in front?
No, she was, you know.
What was she wearing?
Like a high-waisted skirt, I think. I mean, she was trying to cover it. Yeah, but...
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
When's the last time you saw her?
That was like a couple months ago.
Case closed, people. Thank you. See, you know, this is why I love my co-hosts. They come here, you want to be a part of the show, come with some information. I don't know every damn thing. All right, so she's pregnant. I wish she wasn't pregnant, but you know, all babies are blessings, I guess. She's furious though that somebody in her team might have leaked the news, but you're not part of the team, you're part of Wendy's team. And you leaked it. Yeah. I still feel like Cardi, because I think she is so, I love her attitude, her personality, her music, and the whole bit. But I feel like she's too new to be sagged down with a baby. She's supposed to be traveling the world. She's not even supposed to, at this point, even have a boyfriend. She's supposed to be dipping and doing. I'm not saying sleeping with everybody. I'm not saying, you know, entertaining a lot of men for dinner, but just having a good time, getting into herself. This is a girl she's supporting her whole family, and she's doing it very well. She's making a lot of money. I don't want her to be pregnant, but apparently she is. Cardi, I don't think, gets this whole celebrity thing because Cardi, you know, it's the people closest to you. They're the ones that do the talking. You know, I mean, she's not close to you, my co-host. She's talking 2 months late. See, the people closest to you have been talking since you took the pregnancy test. Well, last night, Cardi revealed her album cover, and it's a throwback to the 80s in my mind. It's called Invasion of Privacy. You know, it comes out on April 6th. Cardi has notoriously talked about how, you know, fame has really stripped her of her privacy. You know, people are always around, and, you know, it's just all too much. She's gonna be on Saturday Night Live. I wonder what costume she's gonna use to cover the bump then. That's coming up in April, so we'll watch then. You know, I feel like there's some people whose careers take a long time to cultivate, and then all of a sudden, boom, they happen, and they're shocked by how their worlds change all of a sudden. Like Cardi, I know she's been around for a while, now her world has changed all of a sudden. She probably can't take a poop without somebody in the room with her, you know, asking her what she would like for dinner and, you know, whatnot. Does she need more toilet paper? Same thing with this young girl, SZA. You know, she's 27. SZA's 27. She comes from a lovely two-parent household in Maplewood, New Jersey. Her dad was some sort of man behind the scenes at CNN. I don't know whether he worked the cameras or put the mics in or was an executive or what. But dad worked, I don't know what mom does. But SZA is 27 years old from New Jersey, and she says that she's gonna retire after she releases her second album. Well, her first album has done really well because at one point you didn't know who SZA was, and now you don't just know her for her music, but you know her for this look. I gotta tell you, if she did away with the hair, I would say, who's that? Like if you squint, she looks like our friend who was on TV last night.
Tiana Taylor?
Tiana Taylor, you know what I mean? Like I saw her rolling around on a credit card commercial. I was like, go girl, girl. She's got like 3 different endorsement deals going on at one time, but it's all with the big hair, which makes me recognize her. Like, go SZA, go. Plus the music. But what SZA is saying about, you know, being famous now is that her world has become so much smaller so fast, and she's miserable. She feels like she's in a cage. You're too new to be complaining. No one cares. You know, because we can always send you back to Maplewood and replace you with another. Just saying. You know, she's too new on the scene to be complaining. I know that there are a lot of people who already know who SZA was, but her world has opened up even more recently. And now she says that, you know, she has people around her all the time, and she likes to hang out with her old friends from Maplewood, New Jersey. You know, her old girlfriends, and just go home and be regular. I guess, you know, go to the mall and, you know, go through a drive-through and have her girlfriends from back home, maybe join her in LA for a photo shoot or something. You know, maybe SZA's doing business, but the friends could be there. But if I were her handlers, not for nothing, if I was the business side of SZA, I'd be like, no, your Maplewood people need to stay in Maplewood. When you get a chance in 2022, you will have a chance to hang out with them. Or maybe there's a vacation that you can take with them in 2019, but even then, we're gonna have to have security with you. There's gonna have to be this, there's gonna have to be, SZA, you're SZA, you know? And she doesn't quite understand that. SZA, I say this, how about 3 more albums and don't talk about retiring, but keep it in the back of your mind for 5 years from now, 5 years from now. I get it, but here's the thing about old friends who knew you when. Your old friends, and I'm not suggesting that they would, but I'm just putting it out there in the atmosphere. A lot of times, the people that knew you from the past are the same people who wreck your present and future. You know? You're doing a video because you collabo, you know, with like Lil Wayne and Jay-Z or whoever you're collaboing with, and you're doing your business, but your girls from Maplewood are over there on their knees in the corner with you know, one of the rappers' hangers on. You understand what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, please, please. My rise to this chair was a very lonely one because I quickly learned that the people who you think are gonna hold you down are the first ones acting ill behind the scenes. Ill. You know? You go to a photo shoot, you've got all kinds of diamonds and things like that borrowed for the photo shoot. Your homegirls from back home are the ones sliding a diamond off. It gets blamed on SZA and her camp. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that old hometown baggage is just what it is, baggage. SZA, it's lonely at the top. Maybe you weren't built for this. I don't know what to say other than stop talking about how you don't like it, because people will quickly switch to another. Good luck, SZA. Look, I have no bad feelings about Kevin Federline celebrating his 40th birthday at the strip club. At all. Even while in the middle of asking Britney Spears for more money. No, his wife was there. Notice his outfit. It's not like he splashed out on, you know, something or another. He's wearing a dad outfit. He's 40 years old. He's a dad. He's got 2 with Britney, and then, oh yeah, there's money. But you know what? The cake, the money from the money gun, and everything else was paid for by the club. See? That's how they do it. And then the club probably broke him off maybe $15,000 for an appearance fee or something of that nature. But his wife was there. His wife was a good sport about being there. It didn't look like there was anything wrong going on at the strip club other than that they were at a strip club. He looked really happy in the DJ booth. He was in the DJ booth, you know, doing his music. Yeah, he looks happy and into his thing. I don't see anything wrong with this, and I would hope that the court system would not bring in, you know, the details of his 50th or his 40th birthday and put that in comparison to him wanting, how much we going for, Kevin? I told you, $40,000 a month. See? 40, you can't forget now. Well, he's only getting 20 now. Come on, we talked about this every day. But I feel like he needs more child support, but I also feel like having fun on your 40th birthday, one has nothing to do with the other. You know, he wasn't in there getting high. He wasn't in there acting out of order. His wife was right there. They were having a good time. The kids were at home watching each other, and I'm sure that there was somebody there. Anyway, happy birthday, Kevin Federline. Oh, and you know what? And happy birthday to friend in my head, Vicki Gundelson from the OC. I like Vicki. Happy birthday, Vicki. So, there she is. She's been here once before. I mean, I didn't push the whole friend in my head thing, but in my mind, she is that friend in my head. OC is not even my favorite city. Like, that's not even my favorite thing. But Vicki, that's my girl. Anyway, so I love smell good stuff, and every morning when the bureau comes into my office, they always talk about how nice it smells, but I discovered recently a new diffuser made by Airwick that I love. It's called the Essential Mist Diffuser, and I keep one on my desk and one right, there it is right there. And one right here on my Hot Topics table. This one right here is lavender and almond scent. It smells really good. And you know what I love about it? You don't have to plug it in, and it mists, and you can adjust, when it mists. It's just fabulous. It transforms essential oils into a fragrant mist. And you can adjust the right amount of fragrance that you want for your space. So if you live in a studio or if you have a bigger place, you can do it, okay? And you're gonna put, I'm gonna put some around the studio audience, so my co-host, during the commercials, I'm gonna put some up there, okay? So you guys can smell too. In the meantime, Angelina Jolie has a new man in her life. Yeah. He's older than her. And he's a real estate agent. Maybe he's a real estate magnate. An agent, they get their twos and fews. But if he's a real estate mogul, then that means that they can talk about him not wanting any of her money or anything from her. Anyway, I like the idea that she's dating an older guy. I expected her to go younger, though, you know what I mean? But maybe she's collecting her thoughts and seeing how she wants to spend the rest of her life. I mean, she's got all the kids. Brad reportedly has moved along with his life. He's dating casually. I don't know what he dates, whether he dates older or younger. But you gotta figure, and some people might be judging, because Angelina still does have very young kids, and why is she dating? And because I feel like even when you have kids, sometimes a mother needs adult conversation and not just with her girlfriends. A mother needs to feel like a wanton woman sometimes. Now, I haven't seen a picture of this guy, but I'll get you the picture and then I'll show it to you, okay? All right. In the meantime, we've got more great show for you today. Oscar-winning actress Tatum O'Neal is here. So grab a snack and come on back.